friends, I'm Anupriya. Welcome to this session. This session is going to be very important and serious for all of you. Why? Because it is somewhere related to your future career. In this session, I'm going to few very important points frame in your mind that is related to your telephonic job interview. When you're in the process of searching a job, so what happens? You apply somewhere, you just submit your documents at the particular organization. One day you get a call which is about fixing your interview regarding a telephonic interview. In some organizations, it is considered the first round of your job interview, and this one is a very serious situation because when you are considered in any manner at the first time, that is somewhere considered at your last time also. So here I am going with the first one. What is that? Dealing with anxiety. I have prepared the points in hierarchy. What is the first thing you need to do and what is the last thing you need to do. Dealing with anxiety is the first thing you have to focus. This thing you will not get in any book. Only you have to help yourself. What anxiety means? That you are over nervous, you're very tensed, you're not getting anything in your mind that what you have to do once you get a hello from the company and you need to reply the next word. It means that you are very upset, you are very nervous. So dealing with that kind of situations which is running in your mind, in your heart. So for that, I'll suggest you talk to yourself few minutes before or hours before or immediate you got a call from the company which is about fixing your interview or kind of appointment for the telephonic interview. So you have to talk to yourself. Only single situation is left with me, that is to handle this interview. I have to do it. Nothing is left. No option is there. So once your frame of your mind is fixed with this point that I'm going to talk to the company, I'm going to answer every question, then only the level of anxiety is going to decrease. So that's what is very important. You have to focus. Then only rest of the technical points are going to work in your mind. Next is control your environment. Yes, if you're controlling your environment in the right way, so that will also help you for this first point, that is just decreasing the level of anxiety from your mind. So what is that? Control your environment. Is it the right time to pick the call from your company just to give an interview? Because suppose if you're traveling on the road, you get a hello and they are saying that this call is regarding your job interview, a telephonic round. So you get nervous, whatever voice is falling in your ear, you don't consider it a normal language because you're not ready to adopt it. So for this time, you can request the interviewer that can you please call me at particular time, whatever time is favorable for you, because that environment is not suitable. Just because in getting a job and in the hurry of that situation, you showed all your nervousness, you picked the call, you keep on going and everything was spoiled. So controlling your environment means that find out it very easily that is there any kind of noise, whatever situation is around me, no extra voice is coming out, the voice falling in my ears is favorable to me. All this kind of situation you have to find out and then you can make it favorable and give your interview in proper manner. Next is what? Have the documentation you need at your fingertips. What is that? Once you submit your documents to the organization, that is very important. And what is that? Your resume. Apart from this, if you are already having any experience, so definitely you must have few figures and facts regarding your previous company or the company you have applied currently for the job. Definitely you must have collection of few information about that organization. So here when it is about a telephonic job round, it is going to help you also somewhere, because when it is face-to-face interview, you need not or you cannot see any figures or facts before the interviewer. You have to reply straight away at his face. So here you can exactly see. I don't tell that you have to recite everything. No, don't do that. But if it is somewhere in front of you and you are on the phone, you can take a help only by having a look on the paper and it will help you to tell the exact figure. So have the actually required and right documentation around you when you are over the phone. regarding your previous company or current organization, or whatever you think that is important to you regarding that job interview. Next is what? Be prepared to explain everything on your resume. Whatever you have mentioned on your resume. The same rule applies when you go for a walk-in interview, face-to-face interview. Same rule applies here also. If the interviewer is having a resume in his hand and he is picking any bullet point from that, so you should be ready answering that. If you have written any kind of skill notes or anything like that, your strengths also, so you should have an examples or exact situations related to that area to spell out, because if you don't do it, it will seem like you have written something fake in your resume. So this section is also very important to have yourself in your mind to prepare. Next is what? Interview is not just about questions and answers. If you are having any kind of such interview, so if you have such frame of mind that interview is all about answering the question, so you're wrong. Because I tell you one thing, experts find out that the kind of voice you have, or I just minus this section kind of voice, I just tell you the way you speak to the interview, that shows right reflection of your personality or your professional behavior. So you have to work equally in every area. That what kind of communications do you have, what kind of skills you are carrying, exact what body language you have that time, that also shows when you don't, you're invisible before any people. Suppose you're sitting on a chair with a slouched manner, right? So definitely that will not help to boost your confidence to speak in a proper manner. So you have to work in every segment of area, instead of this that you need to only straight answer, you need to give only straight answers. No, that is not only about giving the straight answer, that is about showing you other skills also. So this section is also very, very important to keep in your mind. Next is what? Focus on your language and yes, this is what I was telling in a hidden manner in this section also. What kind of language you are adopting? If you have a myth that I have to speak only in English, you're not good at that. No worries, you can pick your native language also. It is completely a myth. If you're not good at that, you cannot frame the sentence, or suppose you can hear properly, but you're able to reply in your native language, go for that. You can start your conversation with the apology that I will select this language to answer my questions. So you can go in that area also. And tone of voice is very important. What section of tone of voice you have selected? You are on a professional phone call, and this is very important professional phone call that can take your life to the another level. So what tone of voice you have selected? Are you very much loud or are you very much low? That also matters when you're giving the interview. Your tone of voice can make furious the interviewer, or it can make him happy also. So work on this section also. Know your answers of the common questions. I tell you, when you go for the interview, face-to-face interview, just prepare for the questions like, tell me something about yourself, or why do you hire, or something like that. What are your salary expectations? So these are very common questions that one should have in his mind. Next one is done. So same rule applies here also. You can be asked same questions in your telephonic interview also. So knowing the answer of these all common questions is as essential as that time when you go for the face-to-face interview. This action cannot be avoided. Next one is create a positive ending when the whole interview is done. You cannot keep the phone call without asking for the permission. You have to end it. You have to take an initiative to show your pleasantness that you actually felt so pleasure to have a talk with particular organization. Just take your call and on a positive note and say it was pleasure talking to you. I'm hoping for the positive reply, whatever you have to frame of mind. So ending a phone call in a positive note shows that whether you get a job or not, you are at least happy that you have given an interview successfully at your part. This section somewhat important. Last one, which is also important, that I suggest when you go for a face-to-face interview also, same rule applies here also, write thank you in written. That's really good. You have ended the phone call in a positive note. Already you have explained yourself that you're very happy, you're very thankful that you got a phone call from the company, but this section is very important also because the company who have called you definitely must be having HR contacts and you must be having an email ID of that person or that organization. Doesn't matter, just remove it from your mind that your mail will be noticed or not. This is your job. Probably that mail may be noticed and it will be considered that this candidate is actually taking this interview very serious. So when you're ending the phone call, you can actually ask for the next step also. It will show that you have curiosity and seriousness towards your future. And write thank you note in written through a mail. This will show that you are going to very far ahead for your job kind of prospects. So that's all in this section. I hope that these tips are going to work for you when you are giving a job interview on telephone and you will crack it and enter your next shift. That's all for this session. Bye.